Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Snyder's Inc. Don't ask why I did that. It's not fun. But today we continue the series of disturbing things from around the internet. We go with our boy Next Pose to figure these things out. I need y'all to go subscribe to his channel. I want him to just keep on getting stuff going, you know what I'm saying? So, I think it's time we get into this. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Since the dawn of the internet, data sharing across various mediums has been commonplace in many households around the world. Allowing everybody to become interconnected within a vast sea of endless information was absolutely inconceivable just a few short decades ago, definitely becoming something that we take for granted today, whether we realize it or not. Within this vast sea of surface-level internet content, an underbelly exists that harbors some of the darkest videos, images, posts, stories, and real-life situations that people have documented online. These, for the most part, are largely hidden away from those that refrain from doing a little digging. But luckily for you, tonight we're going to explore 5 of them that I've recently come across. Welcome back to Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. This is a showcase series of various disturbing finds that I've stumbled upon online in the last few months. If you're new, this is part 8, so if you haven't yet, definitely go check out volumes 1 through 7 after this video. With that out of the way, get comfortable because it's time, once again, to dive into 5 more hand-picked and disturbing things from around the internet.
What you got for me? Hallway visit. Okay.
Number 1 on our list involves an upload by a user named Avalesser60. In July of 2011, they would post a video titled Doc Sees Ghost. At just 4 minutes long, the upload involves a woman that went to the kitchen late at night to grab a snack. On the way back to her room, she noticed her dog standing at the end of the hallway, staring at something and absolutely refusing to come to her, no matter what. At this point, she pulls her phone out to begin filming, realizing that something isn't right here.
Okay.
Can you come over here now? Come here, Smooch. Come on. Can you come here? Come here, Smooch.
Something definitely has this dog's attention that is making him not want to come over there. I'm just trying to figure. I wonder what it is.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, he won't. Something is scaring this dog and makes him not want to come over to her, and I don't like that. That makes me sad. I like dogs. I don't want them scared.
Come on. It's okay. It's okay, come on.
Okay, so here's what I first thought. I first thought maybe it was this, but then I realized that makes no sense because he probably has seen this before. So it makes no sense why now it would suddenly cause him problems. Also, I don't think he'd bark as aggressively as he is and be terrified of it. as much as he is, so I have no idea what's going on here.
It's okay. Come on. Come here. Come in, Mommy. Come in.
What's making this weirder for me, though, is her not moving. She has not moved. She hasn't walked over to see what prove there's nothing where he is looking. He's just ignoring, she just keeps focusing on the dog, which I get why, but it's, show me there's nothing there. That's all I want. That's what she should have done.
Smooch, come on. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Yeah, this dog definitely sees something. I don't know what it is, and I'm probably guessing she's probably about to find out there actually is something there, because she's not fucking looking at all.
After a couple minutes of this, she eventually begins yelling out, "Leave my dog alone," convinced that she's accompanied by some sort of entity that's preying on her dog. Standing firm, she continues to convince it to come to her.
Good. I opened your cabinet for you. Come on. Come on. Smooch, come on. Come here, baby. Come on. Leave my dog alone. Come on. It's okay. Come on.
Okay, now this is getting weird for me, because this girl is... I can't figure out what she's trying to pull with here, because it cannot be. This girl is yelling and that I'm not saying this is set up by the dog, with the dog now. The dog clearly has no... It's just in protective mode, I think. Well, he's fearful, but he's also trying to protect, because that's what a dog does. This woman may have set something up for this girl to be, this dog to be scared, because there's something on this area, like behind the fridge, I feel, or heading in that area, that if she's not showing that direction, and I feel it's because she reveals something's there.
Come on, Smooch. Come. 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 Come.
There's some more to this, I feel. There's some more to this. Her anger towards that dog at the end, I got annoyed with, but...
Like we just saw at the end, the dog never ends up following her command, ultimately retreating around the corner. The comments on this video are surprisingly sparse. Some were drawing parallels to their strange experience with their pets, while others were attempting to rationalize the situation. One commenter claimed that this wasn't the work of any sort of ghost at all, but rather, the dog was scared of the black box at the edge of the frame.
No way! Because I can't buy that he had not seen this before. He has had to have seen this black box before. There was no way this is, unless this is literally brand new. This is his very first he has seen this. Plus, he's looking above the thing. He's looking straight up at a direction. He sees something, and it's not that block. It's not that black box, no.
Or what it presumed to be a shadow in the kitchen. Now, in a way this makes sense, but they're hell-bent on staying on their side of the hallway at all costs. Dogs generally know their homes pretty well. What about this box or shadow would freak it out so much here?
Yeah.
Also, we can notice that the dog stares up at the top right corner for most of the video, which makes it seem like whatever it's scared of isn't exactly on or near the floor. Nonetheless, the video is strange, and at just over 1.5 thousand views in nearly 8 years, it definitely deserves some more insight. This dog saw something. What that something is, exactly, is unclear, and it might sit that way for good.
The woman in the tree. Oh God, I'm worried what this one is.
This second entry comes from a YouTube video that gained major traction.
Don't miss out on more free stuff with your Triangle credit card.
I hate ads so much right now, and I hate the fact that the fucking YouTube Premium won't read my fucking card. What the hell?
A couple years ago. Over on the channel by the name of Jitu Kumar, a video was posted on October 1st of 2017, titled Bital Woman Viral Video. This centers around a mysterious lady from the Bital village and carries with it an insane amount of questions. The video in question is 7 minutes long, and here we can see a shot of a woman in a white robe sitting in a tree. Nothing really all that out of the ordinary. For the next couple minutes, we can see her making her way up to the top, still relatively normal. Perhaps she's doing some sort of show or just enjoys climbing trees. Really, to each their own.
Possible.
The video begins to get strange though when you begin to take a look around the cameraman. Many are filming, which begins to drive home the idea that something just isn't right here. Around the 4-minute mark, something incredibly bizarre happens. She finally makes her way to the top and just stands there, motionless. What's blowing my mind about this entire thing, first and foremost, is how she's managing to keep her balance all the way at the top of this large tree on such a small branch. It doesn't seem to bow, and it doesn't look like she has any support to keep her so still. So what's going on? Incredibly curious about the context here, I dug through the comments, but this didn't lead very far.
I have nothing. I have nothing. I have no... Because that point he's making is really weird. The fact that she gets up to the top and is just sitting there motionless is really bizarre. She knows people's filming her though, so that's what makes it hard for me to just go, oh, it's supernatural or anything like that. It can't be. Because this woman is straight up knows she's filmed. She's being filmed. So my guess is she's probably done this before. I can't say why she's doing this, but she's probably done it before. So she might be doing it just to see what happens.
Some were simply writing this off as totally fake, while others, like myself, were trying to get some backstory. What I was able to find though was a video by a channel called Viral V. They posted this footage as well and made the claim that this woman was doing this because she was possessed by a spirit. Now, I wasn't able to find any definitive proof of this claim, and it could very easily be written off as mere dramatization. Itching for something more definitive, I did some more digging on this woman in a tree phenomenon and found a few other videos of various people doing the exact same thing, all with crowds surrounding them, cheering them on, and filming. This leads me to the assumption that this has to be some sort of ritual. Unfortunately, information about said ritual is incredibly sparse online, so this is merely another theory.
I would believe that more than anything than possessed by a ghost, because no ghost is going to make someone climb a tree at the top of it and then sit at the top of the tree. Plus, if that ghost leaves your body during the process, bitch, you ain't climbing down, your ass is falling down. I'm just going to let you know. So yeah, I don't buy that. Probably a ritual.
Nonetheless, the woman ended up making it back down safely. Whether this was the work of a demonic possession or a sort of rite of passage, this footage is bizarre, and to this day, remains cloaked in mystery.
Definitely bizarre, I give them that. Derek Medina, okay.
In August of 2013, a Florida man named Derek Medina and his wife...
Oh, I know this one already. I already know this one. I'm not skipping it. But I know this one very well.
Jennifer Alfonso were going about their lives after becoming recently remarried. Unbeknownst to most that knew them, though, their marriage would soon begin to take an extremely grim turn. On August 8th, Derek would post a sudden Facebook status. From his cell phone at about 8 p.m. that night, he would go forth to say this: "I'm going to prison or death sentence for killing my wife. Love you guys, miss you guys, take care Facebook, you'll see me in the news. My wife was punching me and I'm scared. I'm not going to stand anymore with the abuse, so I did what I did. I hope you understand me."
He never said I'm scared, but... Okay, add that in.
Fittingly, his Facebook friends were shocked. Was this some sort of joke? A hoax? Was he hacked? Not quite, as soon after this post went live, he'd contact his relatives, explain to them what happened, change clothes, and head over to the police station to turn himself in.
What?
During the initial investigation,
I know what happened, but it still boggles my brain. Why? Why? Better ways around it. There's always better ways around it. Dealing with a relationship. That's not how you deal with that. Not at all.
authorities caught sight of security cameras that Medina had put up in their home. After confiscating that and going over the footage, we're able to see firsthand what actually played out that night.
I have a feeling whatever dispute here made this girl not unconscious, but injured. Because I have a feeling that I know she's dead. Like I know before he went to get the weapon. I mean, because she's not seen on the camera again. So I have the gut feeling that he probably hit her, made her go down, and she was in pain, and then he went and grabbed the weapon and put her, and then finished her, I guess. Horrible, horrible human being. Oh no you did. Oh no you did. Oh no you didn't. You actually did. What? You took a picture. He took a picture of the body of the... What? Sorry, I zoned out there for a second. That last minute part was so awkward for all of you. I apologize, really. I just zoned the hell out to my own world for a second. My bad.
You might notice in that video that after the smoke flies up from the gunshots, he leaves the room before returning to take a second look at her. This wasn't just to take a second look. Remember that Facebook status that I mentioned prior from Derek? He posted another one as well at around the same time. In this other post by him, we're able to see his deceased wife slumped back.
Oh, hell no! I'm gonna wait.
The caption that he attached to this was a grim R.I.P. Jennifer Alfonso. Since this happened, Derek Medina had, like we established,
Oh, hell no, he did. Oh, I had to get that off the screen. Oh, hell no, he did not post a picture of his dead wife's body on Facebook and type RIP. I know. Oh my god. What the fuck? There is so much fucked upness about this. What? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You disgusting piece of shit. Rotten hell.
turned himself in. Interestingly though, he pled in self-defense, claiming that she charged at him with a knife.
Oh, you piece of shit. I hate you more now. You damn well know that was self-defense. I don't even need to look at it to know it was self-defense. Because self-defense, she would have chased your ass if she was wanting to get you. You wouldn't have been able to walk over, grab a weapon, and all that. That's not, no. No, it was not self-defense. And plus, if you walk in there with a gun, yes, she's going to try to defend herself too.
Because of this claim and the results of the investigation, he was convicted of second-degree murder and ultimately was sentenced to life in prison.
Good.
Across the internet, you're able to find more surveillance videos of what actually went on behind closed doors in their home. These are hard to watch, but ultimately reveal that the domestic struggles that the two faced in their relationship were probably more common than we think.
These two are not a good pairing for each other. It was just going to end badly. If you're in a relationship like this, please get out of it. Not the way this guy chose to get out of it. Just end the dang relationship. You deserve better to be in a relationship like this. An unexpected nightmare. Oh god, okay.
On February 21st, 2018, in a northwest Dallas suburb, 2 house fires would occur in a residential neighborhood.
What?
These were later determined to be linked to a natural gas pipeline that runs straight through the community. 2 days later, a third incident will play out just around the corner. On February 23rd, the Rogers family's lives would be forever changed when a natural gas explosion would occur within their home. Ominously, the moments leading up to this were actually documented by their 12-year-old daughter, Michelita. According to the Rogers family, she was recording iPhone videos early that morning for fun, goofing off and sharing her excitement as she got ready for a cheerleading event later that day.
I'm already getting ready to tear up, Otto. We'll have a drink quickly, but oh my god. Because once they told me it was done by a 12-year-old girl, I already had a feeling she's gonna end up not in a good spot. Oh man.
I'm gonna get ready for the NCA, National Cheerleaders Association, today.
Why is she whispering for? What time is she up for the fact she has to be whispering and keeping it really hidden? Why is she whispering? Sorry, just had that thing. It's just I'm confused why she's really whispering.
So I'm gonna start with here, turn on my lamp because I don't want to turn on all of the lights. So I went.
How early is this girl up for? This girl is being sick. This girl don't want to wake nobody. This girl doesn't want nobody to know she's up. What time is this lady up? This girl was up early, I feel.
I had unconnected my straightener, and I still have to connect the curling iron. And I already got halfway started doing the braid.
After this, she would proceed to make a time lapse of the next few minutes as she got ready. The first few seconds of this seemed pretty ordinary, and there was absolutely no implication that anything had gone awry. Until one frame, when the camera goes dark.
Wow. So she was in the room. She was in the room it went off in. Man. Just trying to do this innocent 12-year-old girl. Just living her life. Excited for a cheerleading event. Man. And because of a gas leak, her. That poor thing. Poor girl.
This gas explosion had led to the passing of Michelita and the injury of her parents and brother. According to her mother, who was out of the room, this happened out of nowhere while she was asleep. Once it happened and she came to, her and her husband rushed over to their daughter to find her stuck under dresser drawers. After getting her out, they rushed her outside to firefighters who laid her on the ground, as she, at the time, was still alive. In the moments during this, her mother would whisper to her in Spanish, "Fight like a warrior," confident that she got the message. After being rushed to the hospital, about a half hour later, she was pronounced dead by doctors who claimed that her internal injuries were simply too severe.
Oh, man. I feel so bad for this family and this girl. Girl lost her life all because of something that literally they had no control of. There was nothing they could have done to prevent that because they had no idea that was an issue. And they shouldn't have had to worry about it being an issue because there shouldn't have been a leak or a gas explosion thing at all because that should have been checked on and taken care of. Especially when it's happened a few blocks down. You should be checking anywhere around that neighborhood. Man.
The explosion had decimated their house, causing the roof to cave in and for it to sit, to this day, in ruin. Since this haunting event, Michelita has become one of 9 people to have died by natural gas leaks in North Texas since 2006.
Why is this an issue? One of 9 people to do? Why is that? That should not be a thing. 24 homes should not explode because of in Texas. Texas, get your shit together, man.
Since this, her mother has spoken out, claiming that it hasn't gotten easier. "Some days, I don't feel the damage in my body. I feel the pain in my heart." A lawsuit was later filed against Atmos Energy, who were in the neighborhood replacing aging steel pipes during the days leading up to and on the date of her passing. Apparently, the neighborhood that they lived in was long neglected by the company, leading to the onslaught of gas-related incidents in the area.
You see what I mean? They couldn't have done anything because the energy place was even in and around the neighborhood. and was supposed to be fixing stuff, but the energy company still neglected it. They put their trust that, okay, the energy people are there, there's a pair of some glass stuff, we probably don't even worry about that, probably take care of it. The energy place neglected it, and it caused this situation to happen. Stupid freaking energy people, do your job better.
While the company has denied the claims, the lawsuit is still pending.
I don't believe the energy place. I don't believe it. Don't believe the company at all. I think the company's probably full of shit trying to protect themselves. Because I can't think of another reason why that would happen, especially if you're around the area.
The passing of Michelita is undoubtedly something that no family should ever have to endure.
No.
She fought like a warrior, but seeing as she was at the very epicenter of this blast, not shielded by any walls or barriers, her life had come to an end, in one of the most tragic ways imaginable.
Right? She's definitely still a warrior, no doubt about that. Travis.
A widow named Sandra Harold and her pet chimpanzee, Travis, have lived together.
Hello, darling. It's me, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and I'm coming to Shudder. Don't miss.
Good for you. Good for you.
Together.
Okay, let me just get this out of the way just so I can make this clear. Now, I love myself some monkeys. Love myself some chimpanzees. Love myself things. They are my favorite animals. But I'm also not stupid. Never should this be a pet. It's too wild, too dangerous. Any moment can go by. This should not be a pet. I wholeheartedly believe that.
Together in Stanford.
It's meant to be in the wild for a reason. A zoo I can live with, but it's meant to be in the wild for a reason.
Connecticut since 1995. Having raised him with her late husband since he was just days old, Sandra often referred to Travis as more of a son than a pet. They'd often bring him along to work and to shopping trips around town, and having been socialized around humans for his entire life, the Harolds maintained a growing trust in what they believed to be his extremely calm and well-trained demeanor.
Imagine you just go to a grocery store, you just move into this town, go to a grocery store, get some food, and there's someone just carrying a monkey, just going on and pushing a cart with a monkey. I'd think I'm on some drugs. I swear I think I'm on some drugs.
On the night of February 16th, 2009, this note...
Okay, she kept that pet for a while then. 14 years. 14 years she kept that pet. Up until this night particular. It didn't say what day in 1995, so I'm just going to say, 14 years. Let's see how it went wrong.
Notion would be thrown into a tailspin when a friend by the name of Charlotte Nash would visit them. At around the same time she'd arrived, Travis had gotten a hold of Sandra's car keys and left the house. Noticing that Charlotte was holding a Tickle Me Elmo, Travis's favorite toy, he brutally attacked her, latching his hands onto her face and pulling it apart, piece by piece. At this point, Sandra would grab a butcher knife and run out to begin stabbing him in an attempt to get him to stop. This ended up being futile though, as it only made him angrier. Since this was the case, Sandra rushed back to grab the phone. She dialed 911 and in a desperate plea, manically described the situation as it was unfolding in front of her.
Okay, so let's dissect. So this monkey, I bet you, was meant to be in the wild at this age. I don't know how long a monkey can live. I don't know. But I have a feeling it was at an age where it was not meant to be a pet by this point. And it began to become a predator. And it's mixed with the fact this girl has a Tickle Me Elmo, which is its favorite toy for some reason. Mixed with his probably predator anger induced instincts led to him attacking the woman. Then she stabbed him and anger grew.
Stanford 911, where's your emergency?
This is Sandy. 241 Rock River Road.
What's the
Send
problem?
the police. Send the police.
What's the problem there?
The chimp killed my friend.
What's the problem with your friend?
Oh, please.
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
This girl, okay, so here is where this is going awry, alright, because this girl, okay, so this is where 911 operators and the people calling in emergencies will always mostly clash. Because the girl is panicking. Because the monkey, her monkey, that's the thing that this is, her monkey is attacking her friend. So, while she won't probably, she probably feels, in her head, she probably feels somewhat responsible, because it's her monkey. And that's the end, it's her monkey. So she is panicking, she's trying to get a hold of the police to get it saved. You can hear the monkey. She's nearby this thing. She's probably petrified. I don't know why she's near it, but she's near the monkey. And this 911 guy is just trying to get information to her. You hear the monkey. How are you not trying to put this together? I mean, some 911 operators, man.
Let the police up! With a gun! With a gun! Hurry
Who
up!
has a gun?
Please, hurry up! He's killing my girlfriend!
What is the problem?
He's killing my friend!
Who's killing your friend?
My chimpanzee!
Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend.
Oh, this guy doesn't believe a word of this woman. I know. He probably sends the police anyways. But this guy has the voice of just someone who wouldn't believe you. You know when someone tells you a story and you don't believe a word of them, and you're like, oh, okay, that's what's happening. Okay, yeah, this girl has this guy has no belief in this woman. I don't think.
He ripped her apart! Hurry up!
With a gun.
Hurry up, please!
There's someone on the way.
With guns, please! Shoot him!
What is the monkey doing? Tell me what the monkey's...
He ripped her face off!
He ripped her face off?
He's trying to attack me! Please,
Okay,
hurry!
I need you to calm down a little bit. They're on the way. Can you put yourself away? I don't want the monkey attacking you.
Please, hurry up! Listen to me!
They're on the way, ma'am.
Guns!
This woman is petrified. This is the most besides one 911 call, which I will not mention again because it gives me like almost some type of PTSD shit, it seems. Not actually, but you know what I mean. I don't like hearing it. When it comes to a person talking, this is the most scariest and most amount of fear I have ever heard in a voice. I have never heard a person so scared of a situation in my life. The panic in this woman's voice is insane to me. This girl is scared to all hell.
They gotta shoot him, please! Please, hurry! Please tell him. Please tell him to kill him, please.
They did, Sandra. They're shooting at him already, okay?
But he's not dead.
I know. They will continue until he's dead, okay? I just need you to stay on the phone with me and breathe.
He's not dead.
I think she figured because the fact that the moment he attacked, her immediate thing is she wants him dead. I think she figured out too, like, this is not my pet anymore. This guy is just a predator. This guy's an animal. And it's become the animal that it's meant to be in the wild. And unfortunately, it has to be put down when that situation happens.
He's not dead. He's not dead. Oh, God.
When the police arrived, Travis, after engaging with the officers, was shot numerous times, which resulted in his death. As for Carla, her face was completely ripped off, and she was immediately rushed to the hospital, where she underwent over 7 hours of surgery on her face and hands.
Oh my God, that poor woman. Just came there to see a friend and give a toy to the monkey, And the monkey did that too. Oh my god.
According to medics, she lost her hands, nose, eyes, lips, mid-face bone structure, and maintained significant brain injuries.
How is this? Is this woman alive? How? If she's alive. Hold on. I need to keep listening until I figure out if she's alive.
A few weeks later, it was announced that she'd be blind for life. Afterwards, she was offered the opportunity to undergo experimental transplant.
Oh man. I am leaving on this shot because I want to show this woman. This is the girl that got attacked by that monkey. Oh my god. I feel so bad for her. I hope she's living life good, man, because she did not deserve that at all.
Transplant surgery due to the extreme nature of her injuries, and this seemed to be successful. Until later, when her body began to reject them, resulting in her undergoing even more corrective surgery. According to toxicology reports, shortly before this incident, Travis had been given a mixture of prescribed Xanax and tea in Sandra's attempt at treating his Lyme disease. This is...
What? It's a... Oh no. What? Who gives a monkey Xanax? What? It's a monkey. I don't care if it's a chimpanzee or whatever. It's a monkey. It's an ape. It's something that should not be given Xanax. Why did she give it Xanax for? What the fuck?
Is widely believed to be the cause of his manic episode, as the drug causes paranoia and hallucinations in chimpanzees.
Did she not research this? Did she not really research and think this before she went into it? So I was wrong when he's not. He had paranoid and hallucinations because the girl started giving him fucking drugs. What the? That girl owns her as a stupid bitch.
In 2009, the Nash family would file a $50 million lawsuit against Sandra Harold. A year later, though, at age 72, Harold would pass away due to a ruptured aortic aneurysm. Because of this, the Nash family ended up reaching a settlement with Harold's estate, which was valued at about $4 million. Charla Nash is, to this day, still undergoing recovery efforts from the attack.
Oh man, I personally would love to meet this woman. And I want to know how she's doing from this. But I also would I would never want to put her through that again, that experience of having to remember that, and I feel I would end up asking. So I would love to meet her, but would never. I don't even know how to finish this. I'm just gonna stop talking now.
What played out on the night of February 16th, 2009 is incredibly tragic and will undoubtedly remain in the back of her mind for the rest of her life. The internet is a beautifully enigmatic place. All over it, we're able to find oddities buried within its darkest corners, and tonight, we've touched on 5 of them. Thank you so much for joining me in this 8th installment of Disturbing Things from Around the Internet.
Alrighty guys, that is gonna be it for this reaction video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really know much what to say here, so all I can do is say like the video, comment what you think down below, comment any suggestions you have down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next one.